Alright, what is going on, guys? So we're back with another Alliance War video. Today we got a different team. I don't think I've ever used this team in Alliance War. We got Stealth Spidey, Omega Red, and Sabretooth. And we're on Path 4, universally known as the hardest path in Alliance War on this current map. So this first fight here, we got a Spite and an unstoppable buff that triggers every certain amount of seconds. So I was thinking about bringing in Stealth Spidey, apply the slow debuff. I was worried about the unstoppable. But I decided to go with Omega Red just to melt him as fast as possible. That's why Omega Red is just such a beast, man. Hit a little bit of a reparry right here. Boom. We got 23 spores. That degen, he's taking so much damage per second. It's great. We don't really have to worry about the unstoppable. Just taking parries, just chilling. And this guy doesn't even get off an L1, and he's dead. So that's a great fight. The problem with that is I took 40% of my health, and I even popped a 20% boost. Just a lot of block damage, so that's going to equal a lot of potions. We use a ton of potions this war, but thinking back now, I think I actually should have used Stealth Spidey for that fight, because Doom's aura is negated by slow debuffs, so wouldn't have to worry about. That was the reason I was worried about the aura, but with Stealth Spidey, the slow debuff would counter the aura, the unstoppable. So yeah, I think Stealth Spidey is a pretty good answer to Dr. Doom, actually, because of the slow debuff. So this next fight here, we have Aspect of War, Spite, Killmonger. Oh, this fight's going to be brutal. So I went and popped a invulnerability boost in case I got to push this guy to an L3, or in case I take some hits, or just something stupid. So I went in, going to try to apply my degen, going to try to keep this up for the duration of the fight if I can. He already threw an L1. He's got the Spite going now. That's not good. Gonna get off another heavy, get the degen going, and yeah, there goes the Spite. But every time I dex that Spite, that's more power gain. Right here he throws his L2, but I dex it, so he's got Spite, so that's more power gain for him. As you can see, my parries are landing and they're not falling off. The reason for that is Omega Red's spores. Right here I'm stuck against the wall, so I take a heavy to the face. That's not good. I really hate Killmonger's heavy attack, actually. It's really annoying for me to evade against the wall, so I'm really glad he actually didn't throw another one there. But yeah, this fight is not going that well, but we're getting him down. We're still in an okay position. But you're gonna see in a second here, he goes unblockable right here, and throws a combo at me. Kind of silly from the Aspect of War node. That node, I just don't think it should even be in Alliance War. It's pretty stupid if you ask me. But yeah, I was really caught off guard. I'm like, what? I was blocking. I'm like, oh, he went unblockable already from stupid Aspect of War. That's just fun. So yeah, more potions. Yay! So heal up Omega Red, and we have a Namor here. Gonna go ahead and take this dude. This node's pretty annoying. It's got brute force, and it also has unstoppable. Stealth Spidey wouldn't have worked here because the slow debuff doesn't work if you have a natural class disadvantage, I think it is. So yeah, I pretty much had to go in here with Omega Red, but I took a little too long to get this degen up, and then he catches me with his L1. Not exactly sure what happened here, but this is why Namor is actually annoying, dude, because he's transferring all this damage to me on like blocked hits, like all my degen, all his suicide damage. He's just transferring it to me, which is pretty dumb, again, if you ask me. Like, look at that damage I just took. Not getting hit or anything, just because Namor's ability, taking a blocked hit. That's really annoying to play against on defense, I guess it's how it should be. I mean, I don't want Namor nerfed, but it's just, that's so annoying, man. That's so annoying. So, moving into section 2, guess what? More potions. We got another Dr. Doom. There was so many Dr. Dooms across the war map this war, dude. It is ridiculous how many Dr. Dooms there are. There's 2 on my path alone. There's a mini boss before that I didn't fight. There's another Doom mini boss at the end of the middle path. There's a Doom mini boss like protecting the main boss. Like, there's like, that's at least 5. There was, dude, that's half the battle group having Dooms. Like, what? So go ahead, pop on some more boosts. Just trying to get rid of some of those green ones. I have too many of them. I have some in overflow, so if I can utilize some of those, that's cool. I used enough items this war to actually be able to claim my compensation stash. Yeah, the war compensation stuff with all the potions and stuff. So was finally able to claim that. Right here, I screw up on the evasion on the last part of the L1, and then right here he resists me. And when that happened, I was like, wait a second, what is going on here? And I tweeted it out, and I was put in my alliance chat. I'm like, what's going on here? And someone's like, oh yeah, you know, with the aura, he goes stun immune and unstoppable with his aura up on the last hit of specials and heavy attacks. Which I knew that was for specials. I forgot it was for heavy attacks. It's kind of dumb. It's for heavy attacks. But he resisted. It doesn't say anything about resisting in Hit Doom's abilities, but people were saying Doom does that. So I don't know if that was the standard ground mastery or not. It's pretty weird though. But luckily, Omega Red's heavy gives a lot of space, so we weren't punished by it. But next up here we have Invisible Woman, and it's finally time to use some Stealth Spidey, man. I really love using Stealth Spidey. He's such a beast. I'm really happy with the rank up. So it's kind of a good thing that I missed Doom in Arena, because I don't think I would have ranked him up if I did get Doom. So, and we have Doom now, so I mean, everything happens for a reason. Right there, that evade saved me, which... it's just another aspect of Stealth Spidey that I love, dude. That evade chance, 70% evade chance. Just if you screw up, you know, it's got your back. That's so awesome. I really like that. Stealth Spidey just tore through that Invisible Woman. It's a sweet fight. Next up here we have an Annihilus on the Safeguard node. That's what it is. So someone died using Quake. I think they took the Doom before, and yeah, they got a good amount off this Annihilus. So I'm gonna go ahead, heal up Omega Red, more potions, and we're gonna finish this guy off. Just trying to be safe. I don't want to die. Yeah, just trying to have a deathless war, you know. So I'm gonna pop a little 10% boost. I'm gonna be taking a mini boss after this as well, and then once all the other mini bosses are down, we're gonna get some main boss action on a thing boss. So that should be interesting. So Annihilus, man, I've been fighting Annihilus so much more now. I'm getting better, but I still don't honestly really know how he works. Right there, ate that L1 to the face. That crit did so much damage. That's why we use those potions. That's really the last fight I need Omega Red for. Technically no, but technically yes. I just needed someone to move up here real quick, and someone came, moved up. Someone died to this Emma Frost just barely. She had like a couple percent left, so I was debating throwing in Sabretooth here. I was like, should I give Sabretooth a kill? I'm like, yeah, no, I shouldn't. I should just use Omega Red. Just be careful. So yeah, we're back. I'm not sure what happened there. My OBS was bugging out. It started to freeze and lag. But yes, Emma Frost. The reason I'm not just throwing a full combo into her was because they have the dodge defender tactics, so I don't want to get evaded and then get a combo to the face and then die to a 3% Emma Frost. That'd be pretty embarrassing. So yeah, we just let the degen kill her there. Next up, we have a Mysterio mini boss. So we're gonna be bringing in Stealth Spidey, man. So Stealth Spidey is a great Mysterio counter. With the slow debuff, you can counter his miss from his L2, and you can also heavy attack to get rid of his fishbowl helmet stuff that makes him, he can't have his reduced ability accuracy or whatever. Yeah, so we put that on cooldown with that. So I don't think we really even need to do it for this fight, but I just kind of went for it anyways. Don't really get to use Stealth Spidey's heavy attack in too many situations. So yeah, we apply the slow debuff, apply another one so that we activate the Fury. Gonna go ahead and bait out this L2 here. And by the time he throws this L2, our slow debuff was like almost expired, so I opted to just wait out that duration. He's throwing heavies like out of nowhere. This guy is so weird when he throws those heavies, man. But yeah, we're gonna go in for another combo here. We got the slow debuff, so if he does throw the L2, we'll be good. But he goes for an L1. That's okay. Takes some pretty beefy recoil damage right there. We're gonna go in for another combo. You can see our crits are doing some great damage. I don't opt for the L1 on this fight just because I keep getting my power drained, and at this point, there's really no point in throwing the L1 because he's dead. So yeah, that was the Mysterio mini boss. That fight went great. That was actually one of my favorite fights of this war. It was fun. And then finally, we have a thing boss. So we have a chance for redemption on the solo, because last time we timed out when we took a thing boss on with Stealth Spidey. So I was really going to try my best for a solo this time. I'm going to put on a 20% boost, and I'm also going to put on a Power Start 1 boost, so that just I can literally start the fight with an L1, and then I can activate the precision passive, because that was one of the big mistakes I made on the first attempt to solo thing in one of the previous war videos. I didn't use an L1 the entire fight, so I never got that really big extra crit rate. So I'm literally going to fix that mistake by starting this fight with an L1. So that's why we popped on that boost. So we're just going to dexterity his initial attack and then go for an L1. So back up, dex, and then just throw it. And there we go. Apply the crit passive to ourselves. And you're going to be able to heavy attack here. He's going to activate his protection, get that on cooldown. Go ahead and apply a slow debuff, and then we're going to apply another slow debuff here. And yeah, we're going to activate the Fury passive. A lot of you guys were telling me in the comments on the last war video that actually once you use your L2 and you apply the longer duration debuff, that just refreshing it with the light attacks will actually refresh the longer duration. So that's really cool. I actually didn't know that, and I recorded this before I uploaded the video, so I didn't know that going into this fight. I know it now. I didn't know it in here, but that's actually really cool. That's actually really good to know. Definitely going to keep that in mind for future fights. It's very useful information. I'm really glad that it works like that. But as you can see, this thing boss had suicides on, so this fight was a joke. Recoil just destroyed him. Easiest solo ever. I don't really even count that as a solo. I wasn't in my battle group for this war. I was in a different one, and they were like, "Oh, nice solo, good job." And I'm like, it just didn't feel good because the guy had suicides on. So it's just, yeah, I soloed it, but it wasn't a real thing boss. So I'm not counting that. Once I can solo an actual thing boss that doesn't have suicides, you know, then I'll be content. So we're still hunting thing bosses. So hopefully there's another one in a future war, and we can bring Stealth Spidey. I also want to try to solo an invisible woman boss with Stealth Spidey. I feel like that would be super badass. So hopefully we get that opportunity. But that's going to do it for this war video, guys. We did end up winning the war, which is great. I ended up using quite a few potions, so it would have sucked if we didn't win the war. I don't use potions like for the shards. I don't think about it that way. I use the potions and stuff to make a banger video for you guys. I use the items for you guys to hopefully put up a deathless war and just good fights. That's what I care about. But the shards do feel nice afterwards. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoy. If so, drop a thumbs up for the fake solo. Suicides didn't count. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe if you like some more war content in the future. Peace out.